All right, step 4 is to baste the side seams. We want to make sure we're on stitch number 1, and we're going to go ahead and turn our stitch length all the way up to number 5. So if you see, it's those bottom arrows right there that I'm pushing all the way up till that bar goes up to number 5. So it should look like this. This is a basting stitch. It's a very long stitch that we're going to be taking out. It's to help our elastic from getting stuck, so it keeps everything nice and smooth. So I have my seam allowance right here. It's all pressed flat, and I'm going to baste to about that point. I'm going to put a pin in it just so I can remind myself to stop around this point. Okay, and I'm going to place my machine under here. I'm going to use about 1/8 of an inch seam allowance from the side. Notice that I'm going through all of the layers. So I'm going through the seam allowance and onto the front and back of the pant. So I'm just going to go do a straight stitch. Do not back stitch. And I'm going to come all the way down to where I have my pin. So just a couple of inches. So it looks like this. Notice that my seam is pressed open and it's finished. So make sure that you've done that before you go on to this step. Okay, I get to my point. I'm just going to pull it out, and there we go. Pull it out of my machine, cut my threads. I'm going to keep them long so that they're easy to pull out. And I'm now just going to repeat this on all of the sides. So going on to the other side, right next to it, again, keep it flat on the back. You don't want a lot of wrinkles. So we're just going to come through down here to that same part that we stopped at last time. Okay, keep everything nice and smooth. And then we're going to repeat it on the other side. Okay, this is what it should look like. I should have those 2 rows. They're nice and pretty. You can see them on the other side as well. So they look like this. Again, this will be coming out. Don't forget to remove it at the very end.